everybody. Thanks for joining us. We take a look at the weekend forecast for July 22nd through the 24th. The weather looks, if you're getting sick of this hot weather, it's been kind of a tough stretch of it. We've had so much really nice weather before this last week, really, over the summer. But we are going to see another couple of warm days. This weekend is not really going to bring a reprieve. Although today is a bit of a reprieve, certainly from the humidity, especially after our storms rolled through yesterday. We have cooled off. It's a much cooler morning than we've had in a bit. Feels nice out there this morning. It's still going to be warm today, and then it will be warmer tomorrow, and Sunday's going to feel real hot again. But next week does look like we'll get a nice stretch of weather midweek, where the temperatures do cool back off to more what we like to get this time of summer. Still plenty warm, still great for outdoor activities, still great to go to the beach, but go to the ponds and rivers and things like that. Not quite so hot and humid though. So let's take a look at what's going on across the country. I first wanted to show you, this is radar. You can see there's not a lot going on. There's some storms over the Midwest that are going to mostly, this round is going to sink to our south. The next front that comes in after this will give us some showers and thunderstorms for Sunday. We'll get to that later in the forecast. But this is also dew points. And while dew points are still not at low, we're in a lot of low 60s, upper 50s around here. They have dropped dramatically. Yesterday was real soupy. Dew points in the upper 60s, some 70s even. And we do have a little piece that we're going to tap here of some cooler dew points or some lower dew points. We've got some 40s and 50s here across the Great Lakes. So we'll have a drier feel to the air today. We're still kind of moving some of the humidity out. There's some low-level humidity that will persist this morning because of the rain that happened yesterday. So you got a lot of kind of moisture, ground moisture kicking around. But that will quickly kind of head out, and then we'll get a little bit of a drying influence today. It's still going to be warm. We're still in the 80s, but it'll feel a lot better today. And then tomorrow we start to temperatures build back up towards the upper 80s. We start to get a touch more humid, although tomorrow's not real humid. Sunday the humidity builds back in. Before we get to that, let's take a look at the overall at the satellite imagery. You can see we've got kind of one front here. This front, everything's kind of moving. We're real progressive with the pattern currently. This is going to kind of fall apart and move across our area, but not really bring much except for a bit of a wind shift. We won't see any showers or thunderstorms from this. This comes through sort of Saturday into Sunday, which will give turn our winds more to the southwest and kind of usher in new humidity. It's really this system way out here across the Canadian Rockies, and that's going to head in our direction on Sunday after mostly really evening and overnight with a chance of some showers and thunderstorms that come through. Right now it looks like the timing won't be that they're severe, but we could see some stronger storms, and we'll talk about that in a bit. In terms of the what that's going to look like by Sunday evening, here's that front. Low goes well to our north, and it does drag this front across, and there will be some thunderstorms across the northeast. Like I said, I don't think they'll be as severe as yesterday's storms, although for the most part, the worst of the weather yesterday was east of us here in southern Vermont. But there'll be another round of a chance of some thunderstorms. We'll have to keep an eye to the sky. Anytime after probably 3-4 o'clock in the afternoon on Sunday, you're going to have to keep an eye out for these. Just have your phone with you or something. You'll get those severe thunderstorm warnings when they come, and that just means you got to make sure you get inside for a little bit. You don't want to be outside or in an unsheltered spot, but I wouldn't cancel outdoor activities except for the fact that it's really hot on Sunday. So the storms will be hit or miss, so doesn't mean that you can't get out there and try to enjoy the day. In terms of the overall forecast, today's warm, but like I said, much drier humidity wise. We're at about mid 80s, 85, 86, 87 in some of those valley locations. Tonight we cool off, still kind of warm as the humidity isn't going to drop down to some of the levels we saw a couple weeks ago. But we'll be in the low 60s, pretty typical for this time of year. Tomorrow we warm up a few more degrees. We're in the upper 80s. Humidity comes back a bit, although I wouldn't call tomorrow a humid day. Tomorrow's pretty nice too. But then the humidity really does start to move through. There's a bit of a front Saturday afternoon, really not even any clouds associated with it, but it will start to allow that warmer, more humid air to move back in. So we're in the upper 60s, kind of a soupy night, Saturday night into Sunday. Sunday is real warm. Temperatures, probably just about everybody hits 90 on Sunday. Probably get close to 93, 94 in some of the valley locations. Real hot. Heat indexes in the mid to upper 90s, approaching 100 degrees in some of those valley locations. Sunday's a kind of tough day. And then Sunday, like I said, evening, we're talking anytime after 4 o'clock in the afternoon, chance of thunderstorms and showers, continuing with some thunderstorms through probably till about midnight or so, maybe till 1 o'clock in the morning, with a chance for those. Again, it won't be a total washout event or anything like that. Some places may not even see a thunderstorm, but a lot of places will, I think, on Sunday. In terms of your work week or your weekend highlights, warm weather continues. Friday, we'll have the lowest humidity. Saturday, the humidity begins to return. Sunday, just hot and humid. Sunday's kind of a tough day. And then Sunday evening, a front approaches with some stronger thunderstorms with it. Like I said, I don't think there'll be I don't think, I mean, we could see a severe thunderstorm warning or things, but I don't think, they don't look overly strong. Not as strong, not as much energy as this last round that we just had come through. So we'll have to keep an eye, though, on those. Otherwise, I will be back on Monday with an updated look at your work week forecast. Thanks for supporting my channel. If you haven't subscribed to my YouTube channel before, I'd encourage you to do so and make sure that you don't miss any of my videos. And I want to give a quick shout out to my patrons who help support what I do here financially. If you're at all interested in becoming a patron, there is a link in the description below that explains some of the benefits you get for being a patron and what being a patron is. So thanks for joining me. Like I said, I will be back on Monday with an updated look at your work week